I'm here back again. My name is Rabano Carcerin L, BSIE 2201, and in this video, I will show you on how to draw these 6 figures in AutoCAD. Also, in this video, it focuses on using arrays and offsets. So let's get started. So as you can see, I already added some dimensions so that it is easier to do. So let's get started. Okay, so let's make a line. Just type PL for polyline or L for line, and with a length of 8, enter. Okay, so to get the midpoint, so 4, then 6, enter, and then 3, and then 4, then connect this point. So to our next step is to draw a circle. Okay, so this is the center, and then for our radius is 2. Just type 2 and then enter, and then make a line from this point to this point so that we can make a semicircle, and then connect those points. So just connect those points. And then use trim to remove unnecessary parts. Just type TR and then enter. Then select all those unnecessary objects. So figure 1 is done. Let's go to figure 2. Okay, so in this figure 2, we have a 6 sides polygon and 3 circle inside of it. So let's first make the polygon. So just type POL, then enter for polygon, and the sides is 6. Then enter any points. Then our radius is 4. So let's make it 4. Okay. So to make this figure, we need to analyze the distance of the radius of the circle. So as you can see that the center of this circle is from this part. So if we analyze this figure, we can see that if we connect these lines, okay, so I will show you. If you connect these lines and then connect those points, we can find the center of this circle. Okay, now to make this circle, first is you need to get the center diameter or these 2 points. Okay, the center diameter. And then as you can see that the length of this part is equal to length of this part. Now for the next step is to use our polar array, so our center point. So as you can see that we need first to get the center point. So make a line so that we can we can find the center, and then let's use the polar array, and then click the center. And for the items, it is the number of circles inside of this polygon. Just type 3 because we have 3 circles. And then use TR for trim to trim those unnecessary lines. We're done. Okay, so we need to rotate this figure. So just type RO and then enter. Okay, figure 2 is done. Let's move to figure 3. So in this figure 3, as you can see that it has a pattern. This pattern, this diamond shape pattern. So we need to do that pattern and use this polar array so that we can utilize our time in making this figure. Okay, let's get started. So first, I will make a line with a distance of 4 and another line with a length of 4, and then just connect those points. So the reason I do this is because, as you can see, that this line and this line and this particular line and this line is connected. It is equal. It has the same angle. It is connected. Okay, so let's make another line and just have a length of 4. So this line is this part. So our next line is this point to this point, and then connect this point to this point. So as you can see that I just created this part of the figure, and then I will use the trim, and then just select our object and use our polar array, select our center, and then type the number of items. So it has 8 items. As you can see that we just make the inside of this figure. Press escape, and then to finish this figure, just connect those points with a line. Okay, so figure 3 is done. Let's move to figure 4. As you can see that I already put some dimensions. So let's do it. First, make a circle with a radius of 10. So later on, I will just scale it in a smaller so that it's the same size of these figures. Okay, so use the offset command and just click the center, and then just click any part of this, and then select our object. And then if you want to offset the outside, then just move your cursor outside. If inside, then just move your cursor inside. So our distance is 1, as you can see, 1. So just type 1. Then our next circle, just click at any point with the radius of 5. Then do the offset for center 1. Okay, so next is to make a line to this point. I will make a, okay, I forgot that it needs to be 45-degree angle. So just make a line with the 45-degree angle inside of this figure and copy it. CO, enter, and then select, then just okay. So also make another line inside of this figure with a degree of 45. And then we need to connect. So just click M, just type MO, just type M for move, and then click this point because we need to connect that point to this point, and then also do the rest just like the first one. So type M, move, click this point, also this part, just type M, enter, click this point, and just click, just type M, and then okay. So our next step is to trim those unnecessary parts. So I will trim this, TR, enter. Okay, I don't know why it is, I cannot trim those. Okay, so for if trim option is not working, just click this, just type E, enter. Okay, and our fourth figure is done. So I will just scale it, just type SC and just scale it, then M, enter, move. Okay, our next figure is this one. So for this figure, we need to have these diagonal lines. So let's make multiple lines. Just type PL for line or L for line with a length of 14. I will use 14 because I need 14 lines. Then I will copy this, select this point, then move our cursor in this angle. So as you can see, the green line is showing. So just type 1, enter, 2, enter. Okay, let's make it again. Control C for undo. Okay, so copy, CO, enter, click our point, then drag our cursor in this particular angle, just type 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter, 4, enter, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then I will copy this and then I will rotate this and then I will move this and then I will rotate this whole figure. Then our next step is to make a line. So count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the midpoint. Then connect that point to this point. Then connect those points to make a square. And then use trim command and then trim those unnecessary parts. The reason why I trim first the side because for the rest of this I will just select this and use the command erase. Enter. Then our next step is to use the trim command and then trim those some lines so that we can achieve this particular figure. And we're done. Then our next figure is this. So as you can see, it looks very complex, but honestly this is very easy to do. First step is we need to make a circle with a diameter of 5 and then use our offset command. Just click the center and then click any part and then select our object and then type 1. 1 because the distance between this and this is 1. Just type 1. Select object, this, then type 2, type 1, type 1, type 3, then type 4. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to remove this part because I only need one. How many lines is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next step is to make a line and then use the trim delete this part, then trim also this part and this part. Then next step is to make a line. This is a 5. Then I will just copy, select this point and type 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then make a line to connect this point. So after we finish making this single part, this one, we will use our polar array. Then select the center, select the number of items, 4, then I will just scale it, and then and we're done.